University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Toledo Rockets and the New Mexico Lobos. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with New Mexico's head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Sets his feet. It's Richter. Unloads to the right. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They punted away on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Ready, go.
The fake and wants to throw. Left side is key. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Come
on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
A shot toward the end zone, and incomplete on the deep ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Second and long here. Back to throw, it's Lane. Takes the easy completion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! They strike first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for room straight ahead. Pass to 6. Turning it on. The 40. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Rockets. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
Number 93.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got his man on the outside. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And the Lobos can really attack on this second and short. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set.
Booster.
To the air, it's Lane. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Back open in the middle. Oh, what a cut! Breaks free and he might be gone. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Robinson will throw. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds his back in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just...
Touchdown, Toledo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Down close to the goal line. Great job by the tight end on his route for that touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll leave it with the lone back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Lobos want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Lane. Throwing right. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Running inside, it's Smith.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Simpson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Looking to pass, it's Richter. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Almost picked off.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Making the adjustment. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Going to field this one in tight quarters. He's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Keeping his eyes downfield. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throws to the back. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Setting up the screen. There he goes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness. Always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Rockets will try to pick it up on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the...
Complete. Martin, out of bounds at the 43. That's a first down for the offense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Richter. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Scoop and score. Touchdown, New Mexico. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Keeps it on the ground. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rashida Downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Smith. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Richter. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Lobos. A pick 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Burrowing for yardage. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's changing the play. Back to throw, it's Lane. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Scanning the field, it's Richter. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Smith. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Could not make his way to the corner.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Dropping back, it's Richter. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 2nd and long here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, gonna throw it. Dumps it to the back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right side, it's Crosby. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Drops back on 1st down. Back's got it on the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Rockets in the hurry up. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers, taking on the number 3 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
And it's the Hurricanes on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Spits it out to the back. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Lobos are in the hurry out.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 40. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Lobos are flying down the field. To throw, it's Lane. That's caught. It's Miller.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Lobos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The ride. Got an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Lobos have it with a first and goal.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Trying to get the corner. He'll toss it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll try the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught. Run ends there. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to pass, it's Richter. Under pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense. getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll send the back in motion. Needs it here on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Rockets will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. They're all over him. And they got him.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Smith. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
Sends it back in motion. Tells to fake. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Lined up for the 3, and it's a fake. They want to throw it. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sets his feet. It's Wayne. Out wide right, it's Smith. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They're going to run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
To the air, it's Lane. Fires to the right. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
And the Lobos send out the punt unit. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Shoots it to the left. This time he's got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So 1st down will open up the final period. Moves the pocket. It's Richter. Turns up. It's Crosby. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll try to do it himself. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the 1st down, a new set of downs for this offense.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Lane. Look out! And down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Lobos will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play. Snaps on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, you know, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Richter. He's not afraid to go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play.
Going for it all. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking for running room. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. They booted away on 4th down. Makes the grab close to the logo. Can they catch him? This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to pass, it's Richter. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make them play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Pulls it. He'll pitch it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. To the air. It's Lane. Rushes on. Touchdown, Lobo! Fit it in the window for the score. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. They'll line up to go for 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the air. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looking downfield, it's Richter. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.